My dear, you are not the kind of person who can be easily overlooked or underestimated. There's a quiet power within you that radiates without effort. You don't need to raise your voice or seek attention to make an impact. Your very presence commands respect. People can sense it when you walk into a room. You carry yourself with a natural confidence and strength that makes others sit up and take notice. There's something magnetic about you, a blend of grace and quiet intensity that makes people instinctively understand that you are not someone to be taken lightly. Your eyes, especially, hold an unmistakable force. When you look at someone with those deep, piercing eyes, especially when you're angry, it's as if time stands still. The air around you shifts, growing heavier with unspoken tension. People hesitate to speak because they know, without you saying a word, that you are not to be challenged. There's something about your gaze that cuts through deception and pretense, making it clear that you see the truth beneath the surface. It's intimidating, but it's also deeply captivating. You are not someone meant for shallow interactions or meaningless distractions. Your time is valuable, and you don't waste it on people or situations that don't deserve it. You have an innate sense of purpose, and you move through life with intention and focus. People who try to play games with you quickly realize that they're out of their depth. You see through manipulation and dishonesty almost instantly. You speak little, but observe everything. The subtle shifts in tone, the flicker of hesitation in someone's eyes, the hidden motivations beneath their words. This makes you nearly impossible to fool. Your mind is razor sharp, and your ability to respond with quick, cutting wit is unmatched. You have a gift for saying exactly the right thing at exactly the right time, leaving people stunned and speechless. You don't seek to humiliate anyone, but when someone crosses a line, you have no problem putting them back in their place with a single sentence. There's a precision to the way you communicate, direct, honest, and without unnecessary embellishment. When you speak, people listen, not because you demand their attention, but because they know that your words carry weight. I deeply admire your personality. It's striking and unforgettable. There's a quiet authority in the way you carry yourself. You don't need to dominate a room to own it. You simply exist with such grounded confidence that others naturally look to you for guidance. You are intelligent, self-assured, and unapologetically yourself. That authenticity is rare and powerful. I love that you stand up for yourself without hesitation. You know your worth, and you don't allow anyone to undermine it. But your strength isn't just about how you present yourself. It's about the integrity that runs through everything you do. You are loyal to those you care about, and you protect them with unwavering dedication. You are the kind of person people turn to when they need advice, comfort, or simply a steady hand to hold. You don't abandon people when things get difficult. You face challenges head on and help others find their strength through your example. People respect you, even when they don't fully understand you. There's a seriousness about you that makes others cautious. They know you won't tolerate dishonesty or games. Your standards are high, not because you are difficult to please, but because you've worked hard to create a life of integrity and purpose. You expect others to meet you with the same level of honesty and respect that you give. And when they don't, You have no problem walking away. But beyond that strength, I see a side of you that many others don't. I see the tenderness beneath the armor, the quiet vulnerability that you keep hidden from the world. Beneath that tough exterior lies one of the kindest hearts I've ever known. You care deeply, more than you let on. You feel things intensely, even when you don't show it outwardly. You've built walls around your heart to protect yourself from being hurt. But those walls don't hide your true nature from those who really know you. You have a depth of compassion that others often miss. You're the person who notices when someone is struggling, even when they're trying to hide it. You reach out, not with empty words, but with genuine understanding. You don't offer shallow comfort. You offer real support, the kind that stays long after the conversation ends. Even when you seem guarded, your heart is always open to those you care about. You've had to fight for everything you have. Nothing was handed to you. You built yourself from the ground up. You faced setbacks and disappointments that would have broken a weaker person, but you endured. You've turned pain into strength, heartbreak into wisdom, and loss into resilience. It's because of those struggles that you've grown so strong. You learned early on that you couldn't rely on anyone else to save you, so you became your own source of strength. That's why you stand so tall today. And yet, despite everything you've endured, you've never lost your softness. You remain kind, even when life hasn't always been kind to you. That's what makes you extraordinary. The ability to be both strong and gentle, powerful and compassionate. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone, but you still choose to lead with love and integrity. Being around you makes me better. You challenge me to think more deeply, to stand more firmly in my own truth. You teach me every day what it means to be brave, not by avoiding fear, but by facing it head-on with quiet determination. Your strength inspires me, but so does your vulnerability. You've shown me that real strength isn't about never needing help. It's about knowing when to accept it. I know that sometimes you come across as strict or unyielding, but I understand why. You see things others don't. You recognize patterns, dangers, and outcomes long before others do, and you try to guide people away from harm. Your advice comes from a place of care, not control. Even when people don't understand your intentions, you keep acting with love and honesty. That takes remarkable strength. Thank you for always being so steady, so thoughtful, and so true to yourself. Even when others fail to see the depth of your heart, you continue to show up with kindness and grace. You give without asking for recognition, and you care without expecting anything in return. That generosity of spirit is one of the most beautiful things about you. You are remarkable. You've built a life of strength and purpose through sheer determination and heart. You've created a space for yourself in the world, not by demanding it, but by deserving it. That's why people admire you. That's why they respect you. And that's why you will continue to rise, no matter what challenges come your way. You deserve love, not just any love, but a love that honors your strength and sees your softness. You deserve respect, not because you ask for it, but because you embody it. You've already proven to the world who you are. Now it's time to let yourself receive the goodness you've always given to others. I hope you see yourself the way I see you, as someone extraordinary, rare, and truly irreplaceable. I am endlessly grateful to have you in my life. I love everything about you, your strength, your kindness, your fire, and your softness. You are a gift to this world, and I feel incredibly lucky to know you.